Seaside Hardpoint, Seaside known for some incredibly ridiculous comebacks. I'm really
mainly thanks to OG, but
yeah. Well, on the professional scene, Seaside, one of the wildest maps I think coming out of CWL Vegas, and I think at our level too, it's going to be a pretty similar story. I've seen a lot of crazy plays coming out of it.
yeah, I know this first hill over towards that the left side of the map off the rip from that in that little room is always pretty hectic. You're going to see lots of submachine gun play, a lot of SOGs out there. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll see a Spitfire, but maybe that's just because I like to do things a little weird.
That's right, maybe a little bit. We're going to hop on with Toddy McBuckets here, and this LU Red squad, they're coming out with the fire.
As you see, both teams are just going to kind of push this hill. Big stack out of Liberty, one just hitting stairs, and they look like they're winning all of their... oh, I'm sorry. My colors are flipped, but...
That's fine.
So you'll see... Yeah, you'll see Toronto actually flying in and being able to take the early time on this hill, but this is a very contest-heavy hill.
Exactly. And Hokage going to get cut down as 3 players are going to fall from Toronto. Tooney is going to find one. He's just going to smartly wait for his team to come to these mid-steps.
Yeah, right now this hill going back and forth. You're seeing gunfights going back and forth in between the hill, between these two squads. And right now you're going to see this side of Liberty taking over a little bit on this hill, grabbing the scrap. But as we look towards the rotation, it looks like University of Toronto is going to have their setup. But as I say that, it looks like they might be broken, but they're able to win all of their gunfights over towards this Churchill.
Exactly. There's going to be one more. Monopolies is going to pick up a double, but it looks like Underpro is going to pick him up, and Toronto's going to have the early setup.
Yeah, as they soak up this early hill time, if you're able to watch every angle and kind of get a little bit pushed out on this hill, you can pretty lock down this hill pretty well because everything is being funneled through little doorways. So if you can get every player to watch a line of sight, you can pretty much lock this down. That's exactly what University of Toronto is doing here.
Exactly. They just got the early rotation battle. They pushed out and made sure they're holding spawns. But they don't want to hold spawns too long. We look at 2 players already. That's going to be Armor and Monopolies already pushing towards this back statue hill. And they're going to be spawning there. Toronto is going to be spawning in the back of this hill, but Tooney is going to push out, try to contest these spawns.
Yeah, this next hill is very big because those back spawns are so key. You spawn right next to the hill, and those spawns are oh so hard to break unless you're able to win those gunfights kind of wrapping around that outside portion. But as I say that, it looks like they're able to win most of their gunfights towards this rotation, so we might see this game. As I say that, there's one player back in the spawn, and he's able to not hold spawns, which is very strange for this map, because the players are spawning out, because there seems to be enough pressure in this hill. They're able to win their gunfights, and they're taking control back of this hill.
Exactly. And 2 players, Frequency and Monopolies, just going to make sure their team is holding on. They are going to be spawning this back statue, so it does look like LU Red is going to be able to hold on for the moment. I know early in this game there was a lot of controversy about the spawning mechanics, especially on this hill, as we saw in a previous 2K. But right now, LU Red just holding on.
Yeah, they're going to be able to get themselves right back into this one, pretty much basically tie it up if they're able to get the rest of this time. But you're going to look over towards this Graveyard Hill next, and right now, University of Toronto does seem to have this lockdown. If they're able to hold their angles, they should be able to pick up some time and start to build a lead again.
Exactly, but Toronto is going to pick up 4 kills, and they're going to have the early setup in this barrels building. It's up to Underpro. He's going to see one. Some great team shot coming out of him. Maybe a couple body shots.
No, we would never shoot bodies. This is a league, a very friendly league. All of these players have very good relationships, but you know, sometimes there's a little bit of emphasis put on them.
A little bit of emphasis. And as I say that, LU Red's just going to break in, and Underpro going to come behind to find one more of a Frequency is going to turn and burn. And right now, LU Red just going to hold on for this remaining 20 seconds.
Yeah, for LU Red, I'm looking at Curvivore 2 and 10. He's going to need to step it up if they're going to want to be able to kind of get a lead in this game. Because right now, University of Toronto just seems to be winning all of the gunfights, and they're able to just maintain such a slight lead. If Curvivore turns it up, we could be seeing a very dramatic flip on the scoreboard.
Absolutely. And we already saw Liberty Red was setting up for the next rotation of hills. And Toronto a little bit late to this game. Underpro is going to pull out his Tempest. That might be interesting. He's going to find a quick scope. And Tooney is going to finish up that kill. There's going to be one more. He knows he's there. Oh, he's missing a couple of shots, and the Tempest is going to find one, but it's not going to be enough. A War Machine rains down.
War Machine comes out, able to pick up 3 with that one. Hokage going big for his squad, able to solidify it this time for them. 4 now. He gets another. Gotta look towards him.
Yeah,
maybe getting close to streaks, but he ends up.
Yeah, Hokage going massive for his squad right there. And Toronto with the setup. Underpro getting 2 in the hill. He's 17-8 right now. Oh my goodness, if he's frying like that and he's not even host, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that is a man. If he's shooting like that, that's when you just say, all right, get me to that S&D. Maybe I can set myself up. But right now, University of Toronto is going to be having about a 40-point lead. And looks like they might be able to break into this hill. Liberty had an early setup, and they're able to hold. They're going to be able to try to get themselves back into this game a little bit. You see the TAC 5 boost coming in for the side of Liberty U. See if they're able to hold this hill.
Absolutely, and a little bit of a score update for you. GCC is going to take their first map 250 to 168 against University of Iowa. Well, let's hop back into this one.
Yeah, as we look at this hill, it's very... You wouldn't normally say this hill is a contest-heavy hill, because usually the gunfights go down pretty quickly. And as I say that, they're able to clean it up. But looking over towards this rotation, Liberty is going to be set up. And the question is, can they hold?
Exactly. If it's anything like last time, it'll be close. Last time, Liberty University Red just holding on by the skin of their teeth. But
and breaking this hill really comes down to that one gunfight in the back, because it really doesn't matter if you're able to get yourself to break that front hill. If they spawn in quickly, I mean, they'll just spawn up and they'll team wipe you. So that's the key to this hill, is breaking those back spawn.
Absolutely, and Liberty Red doing an excellent job right now of making sure they're holding on, getting all of the key choke points, and excellent good turn on Toddy McBuckets.
Yeah, that's something you really hate to see. But as we're saying this, Liberty is storming right back into this game with a good hold on this hill. And right now, we're going to see if University of Toronto is able to make it. Hokage able to pick up 1 and a teammate, but Toddy McBuckets with 2, cleaning everything up. Looks like they're going to be able to get this last 19 seconds here, and they're going to have to start rotating towards this next hill.
Yeah, it's been an incredibly close hard point, and I really think whoever controls the barrel building right now is going to win the game. Such a massive swing in their favor.
Yeah, this hill is just very messy. You got easy lanes of sights for Maddoxes to hold down. But if you're lucky with a saw, you can slide in there and beam someone off a heady. So this is a really fun hill to watch and to play.
Absolutely. Another score update for you. GCC with the map 2 victory, 6-3.
GCC looking to be in form. That's something you love to see.
Absolutely. And Herbivore gonna get punched down. Tooney's gonna take his own player with the grab. It's gonna get wasted. It's all up to Underpro. He's gonna have to reload. And Liberty.
Yeah. Liberty's able just to storm right in there and be able to solidify this hill. Looks like they're gonna be able to get this last 25 seconds unless some big kills go down. Team kill coming in with that gravity slam, but he's able to pick up an enemy there. Liberty's going to be able to rack up these last 15 seconds as we look over towards this next hill. And there, it looks to be they're set up there as well.
Exactly, especially with 3 specialist abilities available to them. Herbivore with the Annihilator, Monopolies with that War Machine, as well as Armor with the Tempest.
And looking at the big difference here is Herbivore. He stepped it up. He's up to 16 and 17 with 39 seconds in the hill. And I think that's really what happens when one of your players is super negative.
Exactly.
I mean, it's really hard. It's really hard to do anything on the map. But once they step it up, they start getting warm. They're starting to shoot straight. Your team just roars right back into it.
Exactly. After starting off a measly 2 and 10, he's brought it back 15-8. And right now, Toronto just holding on to this hill, holding on for dear life in map number 1.
Yeah, this would be a pretty insane comeback, but this is the map of comebacks. Right now, it looks like they're going to be able to hold this last 20 seconds. Liberty's probably going to opt to rotate for this next hill, but players on the side of University of Toronto, there's one player, number 6 and number 8, they're starting to rotate over. They got to win these 2 gunfights. They win 1, and he ends up falling. Number 2 able to kind of clean this up for a bit, but he's by himself. He's got a one-on-one with player number 7. and 10 and 8. Looks like this is just big gunfights. You see the Tempests come out from under pro, able to pick up one. Gunfights going back and forth. This is just insane.
Absolutely. Monopoly's going to find a couple of big ones, and this is the rotation. This is the rotation Toronto needed. There's a big 1v1 gunfight going on right now in the hill. Tommy McBuckets is going to pick it up. And Underpro's going to find one. Iceland's going to find two. He's going to find one. Underpro's going to find another.
At 233 to 220, it looks like University of Toronto is going to rack up some more seconds. Are we going to see the comeback, J Pro?
I'm speechless right now. I don't really know what's happening.
They can win on this hill if they hold the rest of this time. Liberty's got to break this.
Absolutely, and look at where Liberty's spawning. Liberty's spawning behind them. I don't know if Toronto's going to be ready for it. It's going to be interesting. However, I think number 7's already making the smart play. He recognizes they're only going to need about 5 or so points to win this game. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. They only need 3 to win this. Toronto with the massive comeback. It's going to get flipped. However, 2 players are already going to be in the hill.
The rotation.
The rotation is there. It's over. Toronto taking the first map. I can't believe what we just saw, Stents.
I mean, they basically just clutched up when they need to. They realize, well, right now, we're getting a little bit fried right now. And so they rotate early, they get their setups, they start to win gunfights. It really starts over towards that side hill, that first hill on this map. They start winning their gunfights, they got good holds, and they chained them together. Their rotations were beautiful, they were able to win their gunfights, and they were able to come back in this one to take that first map.
Yeah, absolutely incredible plays right there. I said it before the match started. Seaside's known for some crazy comebacks, and I don't know if that's cast or curse or just a great match right there. Let's take a look at this after-action report. And you got to look at the side of Toronto. Some great slaying power. Their captain, Tooney 2K, only 3,800 damage. And you know with the rest of his team stepping up, Tooney having an off-map, this team is going to be scary.
Yeah, but looking towards this next map of S&D, do you have a favorite in this next one?
This S&D is a gridlock S&D. I think, dare I say it, I think it favors Toronto. I think Toronto's got some great players. I know Tooney can pull out the sniper sometimes and hit some incredible shots, and I know that snipe from 18 to top grandmas can be an incredible shot, especially on this S&D map. So,
yeah, but he's going to be countered by monopolies. That man is pretty nasty with the sniper rifle.
If it's anything like that first match or first map, it's going to be a great one. Toronto takes the first map, 250 to 234. We'll be back in just a moment for map number 2, Gridlock S&D. And we're loading up this Gridlock S&D. Incredible time coming out of these players actually getting in the lobby right away. Love to see it.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want. These guys are hyped and they are ready for this match. And I'm excited to see just the different kind of strategies we're gonna see out of these teams. Are they gonna do anything weird? It is S&D. That is my playground, doing weird stuff people don't expect, and that sometimes it can win you around, and it will certainly put the other team on tilt.
Absolutely. S&D, probably more strategy-based game mode out of all 3 of them, and some teams who aren't as slay heavy can come back and win them. We're gonna kick it off here with Frequency. And it looks like he's just going to be hit towards the showers and this A-bomb site.
Yeah, this is a pretty standard off the rip. Looks like gunfights are going to go in favor of the side of University of Toronto for now. Winning all 3 of them for... This is going to be a clean wipe maybe. There's 1 player left for the side of Liberty. Do we see something massive? No, we do not. First round on the board.
And just a quick map update. Ole Miss took map 1, 250 to 188 versus, I believe, Butler University. Great plays right there coming out of Toronto.
Let's take a look at what the side of Liberty is going to opt to do on offense. And right now, it looks like it's going to be a B hit. All 5 players going towards B. They're going to run into 1 player, number 5. That is Hokage. Is he going to be able to call this out to his teammates and call out? Because all these players over towards A, yeah, they're going to start to wrap back over towards this B site.
And I really like that play of Hokage. Just get the information for his squad back up and know that he needs the help, and the help will be there. Cheeky angle right there out of Hokage. He's in the spot of another one. And Frequency.
Tooney's got a flank here. He might be able to pick up armor over towards that milk crate, that alley side.
Oh, he doesn't get the bad time.
He's able to not. Whew. Those gunfights go down. It looks like Liberty is going to be able to pick up that round, tie this one up at 1-1.
Exactly. If Tooney was able to pick up that second kill, it might have been a different round. But Liberty University with a great offensive play right there. So close. Tooney almost able to get the snap, but just not enough. Another map update for you. Ohio State beat LU Navy 250 to 243.
Ooh, that was a close one.
If this series ends quickly, we'll try to hop in over towards that series. No promises, however. And it
looks like University of Toronto is going to be doing the same thing Liberty did. They're going to hit this B site, but they're not going to encounter any resistance. This is going to be a free plant.
Absolutely. I'm not sure I like the play call right out of the LU Red, just playing towards this retake B. And I really think retaking this B bomb site is actually pretty hard. I know retaking the shower is pretty hard as well, but with a lot of angles for him to get in. Underpro's going to find 2. Excellence going to find 1. Monopolies and a 1v3.
What is this man going to opt to do? He looks like he's going to hit over towards this ice cream shop, and he's going to get murked by Tooney with the headshot. Looks like University of Toronto able to take the lead 2-1.
Yeah, absolutely. Toronto just making the right play call. I don't know if it was actually a blind counter, if they just got really lucky, but essentially they go to the site, no resistance, free plant. Holding the post plant on the site, in my opinion, is pretty easy. Retake.
Yeah, you have the SOGs in many different corners on that lower side, and then you got an ICR to watch over that long angle on the flank. It's very hard to break into once they have a setup.
Exactly. Millsy gonna get some shots. Knows one's overpass. And look at this play coming out.
They're going straight up mid, and they're gonna be able to take this B site with no resistance after that first gunfight.
Excellent's gonna get a trade. Frequency's gonna find 1. Monopoly's putting the bomb down. It's all on Tooney 2K in a 1v3.
Does Tooney have the ice? He's able to find 1. He's gonna know there's probably a player watching over bomb. Does he know this player, number 6, is in the back? He's gonna get timing on this. He's just gonna rotate back over to top window.
Tooney might have found some good timing. I don't think Tooney's not the type of player to just hold the defuse in a 1v2 situation.
Yeah, this is smart. The players on the side of Liberty grouping up, not wanting to get pieced.
Tooney.
And Frequency wins the long range saw gunfight.
Absolutely, Tooney almost beaming him there, but there wasn't really enough time there. The last player just has to play for the bomb check.
That was a solid post plant round out of Liberty. And honestly, that play call goes straight up mid. That's not something you see very often, because that was the entire team going up mid. And to be honest, if you're gonna hit mid, you have to hit mid with everyone. Otherwise, you're just gonna get pieced by one player sitting top with that ICR.
Absolutely. And if we look at the hit that's coming out, it looks like one player for Toronto is going to be going towards mid, and it's going to be a standard showers hit. Tooney not going to be able to win his gunfight.
Yeah, gunfight's going back and forth. Man advantage to the side of University of Toronto for now. Excellent finds another on Toddy McBuckets.
I'm really impressed by
Excellent. Man
Excellent.
advantage.
He's played incredible so far.
He's turning up right now.
He's not
able to find another.
He's not a player that I was really aware of. I know some of the other players I know, Underpro and Hokage and Tooney, but Excellence played great in the hard point, playing even better here in this S&D.
I mean, COD is such a day-to-day thing. I mean, you never really know who's going to step up for your squad, and that's the one thing that I love about COD. Even players like me, who aren't the best skill-wise, can suddenly just have an amazing day and turn up for the squad.
Absolutely. And Toronto, up 3-2. Gonna be on the defense here. Let's see if LU tries to go for another crazy strategy, or if they're gonna do something pretty standard.
Well, they left the bomb in spawn for a little bit there, so that's not the best move. But it looks like they're all gonna hit over towards this B site. They're gonna run into that one player once again. It's Hokage. He's gonna do the same thing, get information, kind of play it safe as the players on his team rotate over after they receive the call out. And it looks like they're gonna get a rewrap out of Liberty to go over towards this A bomb site. It's going to be fully clear.
Absolutely. What a great play out of Liberty Red, recognizing the previous round. They just all rotated as soon as they saw pressure towards the B bomb site. Now they're just wrapping towards A, and they're going to get a free plant.
They're going to have a full setup. This is going to be very difficult to break. Frequency wins one onto Hokage, and they have 2-man advantage right now. Tooney able to find one. Is he able to find the second? He's weak. Toddy McBucket's able to find that headshot onto Underthrow. Tooney finds another. Armor picks up excellent. Tooney with a third in this round. That headshot coming out.
Does he pop the Annihilator here? I don't think so in the 1v2, but Tooney's risky.
He's able to find one. Is he going to clutch this? He knows where he is. He's going to aim at him. Ooh.
He's got 16
He knows he's
seconds.
in showers.
Tooney, I don't think he's going to be able to, even if he hits the clutch, I don't think he's going to have time to defuse.
Yeah, that was a good rotation out of Kirby there. Able to win that.
Oh,
but Tooney's able to get the kill.
Puts the spray down, isn't he? Get the bomb fuse. 275 off that lightning, though. Tooney almost making the play for his squad.
I mean, as you see right here, this is going to be a very close S&D, just like that map one. Tied up 3-3. So we're going to see Tooney right here in this best play. Able to find monopolies. Armor. Maybe? Either way, big plays out of Tooney that round, but his team unfortunately not able to win the round.
Yeah, that next shot that doesn't show us at the end of the play. That was some heads up play right there out of Tooney. Now let's see, do they opt to give him the bomb to try to work towards these streaks? Doesn't look like it.
Just going to be a standard A hit, and Liberty's going to 5-hit mid again, but this time on the defensive side of things. I'm not sure I agree with that, because you're going to have to, if they do indeed go A, they're going to have to push through a very small doorway.
Absolutely, and Tooney does pop this Annihilator. It's already almost half gone. He hasn't shot a single bullet. Yeah,
I'm not sure if I agree with that play call, because if it runs out, then you just basically wasted it. You had no call-outs from your teammates to say that there's anyone there. He's able to find one with it.
Yeah, I think he's just going to
try. Teammates are just winning gunfights.
Yeah, that's really all they need to do. Excellent. Get the shot beat down.
I wouldn't say the best use of an Annihilator, but they're able to win the round. That's really what matters.
Absolutely. Another score update for you. GCC with the hot 3-0 over Iowa. GCC advances to the semifinals.
Now, do you expect to see... Who do you expect to see, basically, in the finals of this 2K?
I got the winner of this match and Ole Miss Red.
Ooh.
That's who I got. Ole Miss Red's been looking incredible online, especially against Ohio State, who they'd be playing, or assume they'd be playing in the semifinals.
We're getting back into this one. You see trades going in for these squads over towards this A-bomb site. Looks like Liberty's able to take the man advantage. Hokage, last man up for the side of the University of Toronto. Looks like Liberty's going to be able to tie up this round. Unless Hokage has something to say about it. He finds 2-1 left.
He's got 13 bullets. It's a big 1v1. He doesn't be able to have it. He's low. He's going to get pushed from the side, and he's not going to pick it up. Herbivore. Clutch up the 1v1.
That got a little bit scary for Liberty, but they're able to clutch up, tie up this S&D.
Absolutely. Get a little nervous there.
Yeah, I was nervous for him because that could have been very, very not a fun way to lose a round.
Exactly. I really thought that he was going to pop his war machine right there and just try to bank a couple of the grenades off the showers.
I'm sure his teammates were like, please do not do that.
Yeah, a lot of crazy things have happened with showers in the war machine. Looks like we're just going to get a standard A hit here. Yeah, and it looks like only one player in the back. Herbivore's going to be watching towards mid, and it looks like
there's that war machine.
Hokage going to find one. Isn't able to find another.
Able to fall. Looks like Liberty right now. Looks like they're going to be able to take control of the site, but the gunfight does go in favor of Underpro to tie up the man count. Frequency able to big gunfight on Tooney, and Monopoly's with a big two-piece. Liberty able to pick up that round.
Yeah, absolutely. This game has the makings of a round 11, in my opinion, all over it.
I mean, it really comes down to specialist usage in this next round, because both teams, one team, do they want to opt to use specialists and close out this game immediately? And the other team, you got to use everything you have if it comes down to it. Millsy, 1-6. Hate to call you out, but team needs you right now. Clutch up in this round.
Absolutely, and he's nowhere near his vision pulse. Under Pro, the only one that has a specialist ability, that Tempest. He's going to spot a couple, and I think if he's him, he's going to pull the Tempest out right now. If he can chain a couple of shots, this might be interesting.
Yeah, they opt to use that TAC 5 boost. And that's honestly that, and they're up in a man. And right now, it's looking all Liberty in this round. You hear the War Machine coming out, able to find one. This is looking scary if you're a University of Toronto fan.
Exactly. 2 versus 5, 2 versus 1. It's just Millsy in the back. He's 1 and 6.
There's a time your team needs you. It's now.
Yeah,
unable to do it. Liberty able to take that one 6-4. Looked pretty good. Went back and forth, but at the end comes down to their specialist abilities. They had them. Toronto didn't use them. Able to clutch up in that round.
Absolutely. Really good stuff right there. I'm really curious to see how the stats play out, how the stats looked in this map. However, I know Millsy 1 and 7 at the end of that. Not the greatest S&D coming out of him. But I feel like Liberty Red had a couple of players that were playing incredible. Yeah, Herbivore, 2,300, almost 2,400 damage, 8 and 7, so not necessarily the most kills, but definitely putting in a lot of work on the damage category, along with Monopolies at 9 and 6. And on the side of Toronto, Millsy, only 900 damage, 1 and 7. Not really calling him out, but a little more productive, and maybe this map gets to around 11 or even a Toronto victory.
Yeah, we look to see in this next control. Hopefully, he's able to step it up for his squad.
Absolutely. And we're going to be back in just a moment. We have Arsenal control. We'll see you then. Absolutely. As we're going into control, one of my favorite game modes, especially in Black Ops 4. I really enjoy how it plays out. And the way these teams have been playing, it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, the nice thing about control is there's so many different ways you can opt to play it. And there's not really a one correct way to play it.
Exactly. I know, especially since it's a new game mode, everybody really is behind on the learning curve. And so everybody's trying to figure out the best way to play it.
Yeah, Frequency off the rip there, able to find a big 3-piece over towards this A site. Herbivore able to pick up a 2-piece himself. Looks like most of the gunfight's going in favor of Liberty right now.
Exactly. It looks like it's going to be holding on. It looks like a pinch might be coming in, however. Yeah, Under Pro and Squad are just going to try to give it up, I think. I think they're just trying to give it up. Yeah, they already did. They already lost it.
Yeah, that was a very quick cap, but right now, it doesn't really matter because you got to be worried about your lives if you are on the side of University of Toronto because you can still win this. It's all down to live count. They're down by 5 lives right now. They got to turn up if they want to be able to come back in this round.
Exactly. And Herbivore, we called him out for not having the greatest map one. He's 3 and 1. He's already got a lightning strike at his disposal.
I mean, winning gunfights in the zones, very big to go towards those score streaks.
Exactly.
Frequency able to pick up a big 2-piece with that SOG over towards the site. He's going to be sitting inside right now, a little bit by himself. He's got player number 4 watching over. That's Herbivore able to pick up one with the lightning, picks up a teammate, one with the ICR right now.
And it looks like they're just going to be capturing it right now. Just holding all the choke points to get in. It's so incredibly difficult to hold on. Toddy McBucket's going to find 2. Tooney will answer with 2 of his own. But it's so incredibly hard to retake this point.
Especially looking at the live count now, 16-6, and just capture the zones. Very difficult to do there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good round out of Liberty in that one.
Yeah, I think one thing to note is how much faster the zone captures with everybody in it, how much faster it seems to go. Some nice shots coming out of Toddy. And it looks like Liberty Red up 1-0 already in this control. Let's see how Toronto fares on their offensive side.
Let's see what they're going to opt to do here off the rip. So they're going to opt to do the exact same thing that Liberty did and just bum hit this A site and bull rush it. Looks like that's what they're going to try to do here. But looks like the gunfights are going to go back and forth between these 2 squads.
Exactly. And right now, it looks like Toronto is getting sent back to respawn. Oh, I say that as they're capturing A.
Yeah, they got a quick tick. They got lots of players stacking this hill. Are they just gonna opt to give this one up?
I think so. I think that's the smart call right here. Not give up any lives. Be down by.
Well, it's very hard to push this site when everyone on the attacking team is inside, because they can watch every single angle, and plus they're capping it so quickly. But they're able to win all of the gunfights, and they're able to stop the progress at A for now.
Exactly. And one thing I noticed right there out of Liberty Red is their recognition that, hey, they're all on respawn. We just got a nice team wipe. Let's push up. Let's try to get some spawn kills here. Even though they weren't able to hold this setup for very long, it was still the right play call.
Yeah, looking up at the live count, 22-17 in favor of Liberty for now.
And right now.
And it looks like they're going to be pretty much trapped in their spawn. Liberty pushed up very far across the map. The timer's going to be ticking down right now. It's at about 23 seconds, and if they can't reach a hill, it's going to end right here.
Absolutely, and it looks like Tooney's just trying to fly with his team. He's going to run out of ammo, and Herbivore is going to be able to pick up the kill. And there's going to be 2 players in the hill. That's going to be Excellent, and I believe Hokage.
Yeah, but frequency on the flank. Multiple players on the flank right here. Are they going to be able to clean out this zone? Does not look like they're able to for now, and they're able to capture that zone. University of Toronto able to buy themselves a little bit more time in this one.
Absolutely.
The live count not looking too great for themselves. They're down by about six lives here, so they're gonna have to really turn up if they're gonna want to cap this B site and win this round.
Yeah, now it's a 12 versus 5. This is not looking good for Toronto. A couple of kills going in their favor.
Yeah, all the gunfights going in favor of Liberty right now. Tooney gonna have to go big here. 1v9, not able to do it. Liberty gonna go up 2-0 in this control.
You know, I wonder when the first 1v9 is gonna happen. It's gonna happen at some point, I think, or something crazy like that.
Yeah, something like that. A 1v8, 1v9, 1v10.
Exactly.
Some players gonna get streaks, pick up maybe their Tempest specialist, and they're just gonna attempt to win a round.
Absolutely. A little map update for you. Butler takes the S&D in round 11 versus Ole Miss Red, as well as LU Navy taking the S&D versus OSU 6-4. Both those series tied 1-1.
Off the rip here, you see that TAC 5 boost coming out for the side of Liberty. They're gonna want to be able to take this site and hold right off the rip.
Exactly. I think they just want this to be over with. Get the first point easy. Hokage gonna find one, but he's also gonna take out his teammate. It's all up to Excellent here in the hill.
Yeah, it looks like the defense on the side of Toronto looks to be holding up pretty well for now.
And Monopoly is gonna be sitting in the hill. He does have his War Machine available to him, and on the side of Toronto, only the Annihilator for Tooney is available.
I mean, and if you're on the side of Toronto, you're gonna have to do what you need to do to win this round. They are up in lives right now. They're playing pretty solid defense in this round compared to their last defensive round. So maybe from them, you're gonna want to try to win your gunfights and not have to use those specialist abilities.
Absolutely.
You gotta come back to come back in this one.
Excellent uses his TAC 5 boost, but isn't really able to get anything out of it. And it looks like Toronto or Liberty University is just going to take this A point.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Toronto's going to be able to push into this one and stop this progress.
Exactly. We say that
as I say that. Millsy flanks around through that window, able to pick up one in the back and then another. Right now, Liberty down in lives, so if you're on the side of Toronto, you could just play some TDM, start pushing start flying at these kids, but the timer down to 27 seconds. I mean, they just gotta keep holding, keep them out of the hill out of these zones for now. You see the lightning strike coming in on the side of Liberty, unable to do anything.
Absolutely, Toronto really just needs like one more wave of kills, make the timer run out. But Monopolies has this War Machine available to him.
This is 7v10. This is coming down to the lives right now. Lives and time. See, players hopping in A and B. Are they gonna be able to clutch up 7 lives right now? They're able to capture B, and they're about to capture A as well.
They capture A. LU Red.
It's
a nice control victory there.
yeah, towards the end there, things got hectic. They started winning their gunfights, sitting in the zones. And University of Toronto not able to stop Liberty in this control. The quick 3-0.
Absolutely. Liberty just finding themselves in a good position right there. May not have been down in the live count, might have been down in the live count, but still able to get the objective play done.
And that's the thing about control. There's so many different ways you can win it. Just gotta hold it. You can just, when you're down lives, you just gotta get in the hill and start winning gunfights. If you're able to cap the zones, it doesn't matter if you're down live count.
Absolutely, and Millsy not playing great this map either. 8-15. He's having a bit of an off day here in this series. I'm really gonna be looking at him for the comeback to make sure they're able to win it.
And that's the thing with these players. We are all college students, and we are on winter break, I assume, all of us. So maybe they're not playing at a different setup. Maybe at their parents' house don't have the best internet or whatever. But everyone's on an even playing field here, switching up hosts. So hope to see him turn up in this next hard point.
Absolutely. All right, we'll be back in just a moment for another hard point. I believe it's frequency hard point, if I'm not mistaken. Be back in just a second. And we're back for map number 4, frequency hard point, with Liberty University Red leading the series 2-1. Stance, who do you think is taking this map? LU taking it home, or is Toronto gonna bring it back?
I mean, it's really just gonna come down to the submachine gun play on this smaller map, closer quarter engagements. Especially on this first hill here, you're gonna see SOGs galore. Tooney able to pick up one with the Maddox. Looks like early time gonna go towards Toronto.
Absolutely. Looks like they're just gonna hold on. A bunch of kills going down in the hill.
That's a pretty solid hold so far for Toronto. Contest is in from Armor. He's gonna fall. You're gonna see that gravity hook fly in, but he's going to fall. Big time on this first hill. Looks like Toronto coming out with the fire in this one.
Absolutely, and it looks like they're already working towards the spawns for this next hill. There's going to be 4 players from LU in the middle.
I was about to say, Tooney was on a 4 streak in the hill, but he does indeed fall. But as you said, looking over towards this rotation, gonna have players for the side of Liberty with the good spawns close to this hill. They're able to flood. But player number 4 is going to be pushing towards this back to try to win these spawns. Number 3 as well. Looks like a big gunfight in the back. Number 7 does indeed win. Liberty able to keep the spawns, but no one in the hill.
Absolutely. Hokage doing everything he can, but it just isn't enough as LU was fighting from the preferred side and had the spawns.
Yeah, this is big for Liberty if they're able to soak up this time, bringing themselves back into this game. This is a hill that you can kind of hit from multiple different angles. As you see, the side of Toronto able to break 4 now, but Liberty with those close spawns able to bully their way back in.
Absolutely, and Hokage is already rotated. He said, you know what, we're going to give this last 20 seconds, so we're just going to try to hold on for this next one. I say that he pushes out really aggressively, and this team might get costed because of it.
Yeah, looks like the side of Toronto is able to be set up for this next hill. LU gonna opt to rotate 2 players towards this mid. 2 indeed fall. I mean, right now, the side of Toronto's just holding head glitches, able to win their gunfights. Underpro with a big 2-piece with the SOG. Right now, they're pushed out. They're comfortable in this hill.
Yeah, absolutely. Tooney just sitting in this top window. There's gonna be 3 players pushing on this ring area. It's gonna be some big gunfights there. Tooney gonna find, Underpro gonna find 2. Monopoly falls off the map.
That's a little rough, but as someone who is prone to falling off the map every once in a while, sometimes things just happen. But Toronto getting big time on this hill right now, contested. They're able to win the gunfights, able to soak up this last 18 seconds, unless players, yeah, they do indeed win their gunfights. Able to get these last 12 seconds to start looking over towards this rotation.
Oh, Hokage almost made the play. He was trying to throw a cluster, and there were 4 of them there. He gets stunned and is unable to throw it, however. What could have been.
Yeah, right now, looking at the scoreboard, Tooney, 12-3, turning up for his squad in this one. He does have 2 streaks right now. Is he going to be able to pick up this last one as well?
Oh, and there's 2 players that spawn behind him. If Tooney doesn't turn around, he's not going to... Okay, he is going to pick up his drone squad. That's huge, and he does have his Annihilator. So Tooney is fully streaked out for the rest of this match, as well as Underpro already has a Hellstorm.
Right now, Toronto winning their gunfights. They have a massive lead in this one right now. 110-37. They are in the hill. Tooney falls to Toddy McBucket's going to fly into the hill.
Underpro.
Underpro with a big 3-piece there to regain control of this.
Yeah, I really like this play right now coming out of Underpro. He's going to call in the Lightning to kill him on spawn, make sure they're getting early rotation. But the other plays, he's pushing around towards his back area where not the next hill, but the following hill is going to be. Make sure he has the preferred spawns for the next 2 hills and sets his team up in a great position. And I mean, right now with almost a 100-point lead, they're doing it all.
Yeah, Liberty's got to find a way to shut down Underpro and Tooney, otherwise this one could be over quickly.
Absolutely, and that first hard point really showed Toronto was in it for the long haul, and if this has a Game 5 written over it, I think this is the only way. Tooney's drone squad.
Just doing work. This hill is great for that drone squad. You're able to sit just behind one of those walls, and the drone squad's just gonna watch those catwalks, and it's just so difficult to push through.
Absolutely. Hokage is already gonna pump his War Machine. He's gonna find one. He's gonna pick up another Lightning Strike. He's 15 points off another Hellstorm. Oh, and that nade might have done it for him. He's gonna get fully streaked out for a 2nd time this map. And right now, LU
Toronto firing on all cylinders. LU got to come up with something to stop just the onslaught that is University of Toronto.
Absolutely, and right now, we talked about it in the first hard point, Herbivore, 7-11, but this time Toddy joining him at 7-17. But Liberty somehow was able to break through and did have the spawns for this next hard point.
Yeah, right now, when you got players on the side of Toronto, everyone, no weak link. And that's just a great way to play hardpoint. If no one's negative on your squad, it's going to be very difficult for you to lose a map.
Absolutely. Especially with these 4 streaks available on the side of Toronto. Honestly, I think they do what they did last time. There's 30 seconds left. Maybe give it one more crack, but after that, just rotate, hold on to the next kill. As I say that, 2 kills go in favor. 3 kills go in favor.
I mean, if you're frying like they are right now, you can attempt to bully your way into hell, and you're playing with that swagger. You expect to win those gunfights that you maybe sometimes shouldn't.
Yeah, this is some great fundamental hardpoint coming out of Toronto right now. They recognize that there's only about 15 seconds left. They're just going to give it up. They didn't care at that point. They're holding on for this next hill. And Tooney's going to be in for a big gunfight right here. With the shot punch combo. So deadly in this game.
Yeah, Tooney, that Season 0 veteran leadership coming out, realizing his team is down in this series. And that, you know, if they want to stay alive, they got to win this one. So he's putting the team on his back. But it's not just him. You got every single player on the side of University of Toronto doing what they need to do. They have about a 60-point lead. Right now, this hill is contested. You see the Tempest coming out.
Absolutely. And Toronto still getting these preferred spawns, however. With only 20 seconds left, I think if you're Toronto, you just give it up. Try to hold on to this.
When you have a lead, you can afford to rotate early if you're not able to break a hill. And you're not too concerned. Because once you get set up, holding head glitches, L-triggering, you can win your gunfights.
And I think what's especially important about giving up rotation or giving up that previous hill in this next one is even if you don't have it right away, you have 4 streaks, and this is an outdoors hardpoint. So he's gonna find only 1, but his team can pick up 2 in the meantime.
Yeah, right now, it looks like the side of Toronto is going to be able to pick up their gunfights in the hill, able to clear out the players. Monopoly's War Machine able to find 2, but he gets traded out by Underpro.
And Toddy's going to opt to use his grab slam there and clear the remaining players from the hill. It's some good time if they're able to get it.
Yeah, as we were hyping up Toronto, they do. I mean, look at the side of Liberty. They're coming back into this one slowly but surely. They're able to rack up more and more. Hokage with a big 2-piece to clear out the hill. That's going to be big to stop the bleeding for the side of Toronto. We're going to start looking over towards the next hill.
Tooney
Who's going to be able to win these gunfights?
Yeah, Tooney wins one rotational battle, but he's going to get pushed by 2, and he's caught reloading. But it does look like Toronto has the preferred spawns for the next 2 hardpoints.
And do not count Liberty out. Every single player on the side of Liberty, as we've seen, can heat up and win their gunfights. And just the Tempest coming out from under pro, able to pick up 2. That's big. Clear out the hill. You got the chain effect.
Absolutely. And if I'm under pro right there, the Tempest, I don't even kill them while they're down. Use it as an area denial. Make sure his teammates can't push back there. Otherwise, they'll get chained. Good 30 seconds of time left. And the team...
the gunfights are going in favor of Toronto. Right now, 20 seconds left on this hill. That'll be putting them very close to winning this map.
Exactly. And with Toronto, almost looked like they were giving a little bit of a comeback happening. Toronto quickly silences that. And now only needs 26 points to take map 4 and send us to a game 5.
I mean, as casters, we love to see Game 5's back and forth series. See these streaks coming in, not able to pick up anything with that one. We're going to rotate over towards this bottom orange hill. And Toronto does have the preferred spawns for this one, but Liberty is in the hill, able to hold. Looks like Monopoly's going to fly out. Are they going to be able to clear out these spawns? They are, because you see the side of Toronto spawning out so far, but they're able to win the spawns back. But all of this time going in favor of Liberty.
Absolutely. A couple of kills going in favor of Liberty. A good 30 seconds. And look at where Toronto's spawning out. They're spawning out at the opposing side elbow. If LU Red wants to make the comeback, they got to rotate early, though.
Yeah, I don't know if Toronto's going to opt to just set up for next hill. You're going to see all of these players. They're actually spawning old now. This is so bad for the side of Toronto. It's going to be rough. The gunfight's going in favor of Liberty. Is this the comeback?
It's all on Tooney right here. Tooney needs to hold these spawns. He got pushed by 3 players relatively quickly. Alright, that's good recognition that wants him to be there, but there's a couple players that might try to come push him out.
Number 6 spawns behind Tooney that got blessed. Liberty able to clear out Tooney. They're going to have spawns. They're going to have control of the hill. They might come back in this one.
One thing to note is Hokage does have this war machine, and I don't remember if they're actually been using trophies. They haven't been. This could be so big right now. He can just spam that war machine at the door while he's racking up all this time for his squad. Not sure how that grenade didn't collect. Lightning strike gets called in. It's going to be a tough one.
As we say that, Toronto, you got 6 seconds left to win this one. They are soaking up this time. Player number 10 is going to have to go big for his squad. Gets cleaned up. And Toronto able to force the game number 5 with this win on frequency hardpoint.
So Stents, it's a Hacienda hardpoint. Or Hacienda S&D. Who's taking it?
I mean, it's so... These teams are so back and forth. Teams get hot. And then they cool down, they come back. Oh, I expect maybe round 10, round 11 if we're lucky. But honestly, I expect after that hard point, I expect Toronto to come out with the fire early. And maybe get their specialists early, able to use them to perfection. Maybe. I think I got Toronto in this one.
Absolutely. Well, we'll be back in just a moment with the series tied 2-2. Who's going to take it home? We'll find out then. Game 5. Toronto, Liberty Red. Stents, I got a feeling about this one.
What's your feeling, J-Pro?
We're going round 11. There's no way we don't go round 11 the way this series has been playing out. It's been absolutely incredible. Yeah, that's all I can say, man.
Yeah, but right off the rip here, you're going to see Liberty just opting to hold this mid with all 5 players. Monopoly's able to pick off Hokage. They get quickly traded out.
It's a 3v2 situation. Make that a 2v2. Excellent and under pro versus Armor and Monopolies. And Excellent might get some good timing if he checks through to his left. Oh, if he decides to push out Lambo right away, he might have got some good timing, but it doesn't look like Toronto's in any position.
Yeah, it looks like these 2 players on both sides are going to group up, not wanting to give up a free kill. Bomb is going to go down towards this B site. How is Toronto going to opt to rotate here?
Yeah, this is going to be a good old-fashioned 2v2 retake. Looks like one's going to go high, one's going to go low. Underpro might get some great time. There's going to be one water. He's got to turn around. He's got to recognize there's only one player, and he isn't going to be able to turn around fast enough. LU Red takes round 1.
Yeah, pretty good round there out of Liberty. Able to clutch up in that 2v2. Take a look at this best play here. Excellent, able to find one and able to find a second there.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't even know what to say right now. This series has been incredible.
We're just being blessed right now with a game 5.
Absolutely.
See Monopoly with 3 kills in that first round. Off to a hot start.
Looks like
this is going to be a B hit out of the side of Toronto. Going to encounter some resistance. Able to win one gunfight, but he does get traded out. This is a 3v3, but they have control of the site. Are they going to opt to rotate? Looks like they're going to grab Bound. They might back out here. Frequency might be able to make a play here. Tooney able to pick him up. 3v2. Looks like they're going to wrap over towards this A site. Kirby just kind of holding down mid, checking over towards this B site. These two players on the side of Liberty are going to opt to play together or not, because it looks like player number 4 is going to rotate over towards A. They're going to be singled out if they... This could be dangerous.
Yeah, Monopoly... Monopoly's just saw a player and chose not to shoot at him. Millsy going to be this top hallway. It's now a 2v2.
Discipline. On a 4 streak. He should opt to play his streaks here. Ends up falling right there. Kirby in a 1v2. Does he clutch? Able to find one. Heals. He's got vision on the second player. Under pro. Just jiggling with him right here. Playing with him. 18 seconds left on the defuse. Under pro gonna do the smart thing. Gonna go play a corner. Oh, don't peek this. Is he gonna give it up?
With only 7 seconds left.
Yeah, not enough time. Under pro able to win the gunfight. Tie this one up 1-1.
Yeah, that's
going to be exactly what we want. Back and forth S&D gameplay in this game 5.
Exactly. Underpro making the smart 1v1 decision, just shoulder peeking, not putting his whole body on the line right there. Monopoly's really got caught sleeping on the sticks. Just not sure what he was watching there, if he thought his teammate had his back or something, if he didn't think anybody was 10. But that gunfight changed that entire 2v2.
I mean, S&D, this is where communication is key. Strategy is key. Can't be caught doing strange things, leaving your teammates out to dry, or just not doing something smart strategically. We're going to see Liberty doing the same thing. They're going to be stacking this mid-haul, just trying to see if they can get a free kill here. Nice pick. So far, no gunfights going down. Kirby able to win one against Millsy. Is the trade there?
Frequency going to pick up Underpro. Almost turns on the Tooney, but he's not going to be able to pick him up. And excellent finds one. It's a 3v2 situation. Makes it a 2v2.
Yeah, armor, big kill there.
Hokage.
Mozu.
Should have been a 2v1 situation there, but Tooney just wasn't able to find the kill. Quick little map update for you. LU Navy beats OSU on map 4, 250 to 235. Map 5 incoming there. Are one of the previous 2K champions gonna go home before semifinals?
And this is kind of what you want to see for the CCL. These teams all so good, very good parity. Teams just showing up and winning.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, Toronto needs to make a statement. If they go down 3-1, specialist advantage is going to be heavily in favor of LU Red. It's got to happen.
Yeah, I like this defensive spread here. 2 players opting towards mid, 2 towards A. 1 to just look, jiggle peek B. Gonna realize nothing at B. They're gonna rotate over towards this A site, knowing they're gonna have to win their gunfights. They do. They win 3. 1 player left. Tooney, you got some magic for us. Now is the time to show.
1 player gonna be connector, and he's gonna cut him down. It's gonna be a 3rd round on the board for Liberty.
This next round is going to be key for Toronto. They don't want to let this one get out of hand. There's a big difference between 3-2 and 4-1. that kind of turning point in the S&D.
Absolutely. Another map update for you. Ole Miss wins map 4, 250-203, and they've taken the series 3-1 versus Butler and advanced to the semifinals. Right now, if we're looking at the specialist advantage, LU Red already in the lead. Armor so close to his Tempest.
Yeah, 4 players gonna hit over towards this B site. They're gonna run into 2 players. They're able to pick up 1 and 2 and 3. There you go. It's a 4v2 for the side of Liberty right now.
Toddy with some nice shots. Underpro gonna pick up frequency. Make it a 2v3.
Is going down for the side of Liberty. They have 3 players over towards this B site. They have full control. These 2 players on the side of Toronto are gonna opt to wrap towards the back spawn area.
And Millsy looks like he's going to go towards this water just to check, make sure nobody's there. He's going to spot Monopolies, but he's going to leave Underpro out to dry. That's a 1v3 from
Yeah, Toddy
Millsy.
McBuckets with the smart play.
Monopolies absolutely beams Millsy to take a 4th round in this Game 5. This is not the Toronto I expected to show up in this Game 5.
Yeah, Liberty just looks to be very practiced on this map. They have some good setups. Their rotations are key. Their communication is on point. They're calling out, hey, there's no one here. Or, hey, looks like they're stacking over towards this bomb site. Rotate back. And they're up 4-1 in this one. Monopoly 7-2, showing up for his squad in this S&D.
Absolutely, and I'm not sure if this is a tactical decision, but Millsy is opting not to run Dead Silence. Not sure if I agree with that play call.
Yeah, S&D, you got your mix amps cranked up, trying to get that advantage. Gunfight's going down over towards this B site. Looks like it's going to be 3v3, but Liberty does indeed drop down a man. It's 3v2 in favor of University of Toronto. Armor and Monopoly's opting to kind of back up, let them plant the bomb, let them have control of this site. They're going to opt to retake.
Yeah, and this 2v3 is going to be incredibly hard. Looks like Millsy's going to be in the water. Tooney is watching mid, and I'm not exactly sure what Underpro is doing. Looks like he's just going to play around the rock. Play the corner with Tooney.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to opt to retake this. They're going to split hit this. One falls. It's all up to Armor in the 1v3. Able to trade out with Tooney. 1v2, 12 seconds left. This round's over.
Absolutely. Armor, they get killed by Millsy.
That's good. Able to pick up a round for Toronto. Make it 4-2 in this one. So look here at this best play. Tooney finds one. And able to find the second. Big plays out of Tooney.
Absolutely. Toronto getting a much needed round on the board. Tooney does have that Annihilator, and Underpro ever so close to picking up that Tempest.
Yeah, but looking over towards the side of Liberty, you got Armor very close to that Tempest himself, and Monopolies does have that War Machine.
Underpro just gets out with his life. He needs to stay down, though.
Yeah, gunfight's going back and forth. Liberty gonna come out on top with the 4-3 man advantage. Bomb going to be planted over towards this A site.
It's all up to Hokage and Underpro and the 2v3.
And the players are split here, so they have to win their one-on-ones. Player number 5 playing a cheeky corner. Gonna fly out and win the gunfight on Hokage. It's a 1v3. Underpro gonna end up falling to Kirby there. Liberty going up 5-2. This could end here.
This might be the game right here, Stents. This very well could be the end of Toronto's run in this 2K. An incredible series so far.
Yeah, frequency playing that close corner there. Very good setup post plant for the side of Liberty, able to win that round. Let's see what Toronto opts to do on this offense. They got to win this round. They got to win every round if They want to win this S&D and this series.
And what an interesting strat right now coming out of Liberty. They 5-hit towards the A site, 2 to arching the top plat. But it looks like looks like Toronto's just outplayed them here. Also, I believe I heard a sensor dart come in. I'm not exactly sure.
No, that was a TAC 5 boost, I believe.
That was a TAC 5 boost.
Yeah, so right now they want to end this here.
And
that's themselves that extra health.
That's a big kill on Tooney. He had his Annihilator out and he gets shot in the back. Hokage needs to pick up this one play.
Yeah, they gotta go big here. Toronto, Millsy 1v4. Not able to do it. They just gotta defuse now. And Liberty gonna take this one 6-2 and this series 3-2.
Yeah, GG's to Toronto. They played an incredible series. I mean, LU just really showing up in this final match. And the next match on stream is going to be GCC versus Liberty Red. So, the Liberty team we just saw facing off against the last 2K's champions.
Yeah, GCC looking hot. Should be a great series.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how these two teams face off. I know a lot of people have issues with Call of Duty, especially when it comes to the hosting situation. And with Liberty being on the East Coast and GCC being on the West Coast, we might see some host battles. Let's take a look at the stat sheet, however, and most of Toronto's already left, so I can't even look. But really solid performance coming out of Liberty. Really looking forward to seeing how they play on this next series. Thoughts, Stents?
I mean, from what I've seen from GCC, they're nasty on the sticks, but Liberty looking good in this one against a very good University of Toronto team. So honestly, I expect a long series, but if GCC comes out hot, could end quick.
Could end quickly. Well, that's going to be it for this match, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We got GCC versus Liberty Red. Don't go anywhere.